improve a Pointe Barre. I've said this before, but just in case you're new, these Pointe Barres aren't designed for complete beginners. So you should have done a little bit of pointe before with a teacher before you try this. However, we are just going to stay at the bar. We're not going to come into the centre at all. So you'll always have something to hold on to. Speaking of, if you don't have a ballet bar, you might want to use a chair or maybe a countertop, but just make sure that it's at a good height. So roughly sort of waist height is good. And if you have to choose between something too tall or too small, I would go with too tall, because at least with too tall you can keep the lats engaged. Something that's too low down, you're going to be altering your alignment, and that's going to be very difficult on pointe. So once you've got your pointe shoes on, we're going to make our way to the bar, and we'll start with a little warm-up. So if you haven't done your own warm-up, which I do advise, but if you haven't done your own warm-up, we're going to start with feet in parallel, backs of the legs squeezing together, abs nice and strong, ribcage closed, shoulders open and neck long. We'll start with pony trots. You're going to pick up one foot and rise. Then we switch 2 and rise. 3, rise, and 4. We do the same with the bend. So you're going to stretch the Achilles. Bend, so I'll turn on a little diagonal so you can see. Rise, 2, rise, 3, pushing over the shoe each time, and 4, heels down. Now we're going to roll up through the shoe. This is just waking up the ankles and the feet. So rolling up, you bend, you lift the heels up, push over the shoe. This is a nice moment to feel the platform of the shoe flat on the floor, and then try and keep the platform there as you stretch the knees. And through the demi-pointe, we'll lower down, and then we reverse. So we go up onto pointe, push over the shoe, little bend, give the top of the foot a good stretch, roll down, and then we're going to rotate the feet to first position. Lead with the heel. We have pointe, push over. So this is a lunge. We're going to shift the hips forwards and stretch over the top of the foot. And make sure the leg isn't wandering out to the side. Make sure it's directly in front of you. Stretch. We do the same to the side. And right behind you. When we go to the back, you don't want to sickle, so you won't be able to keep the baby toes on the floor here. It will just be over the big toe. Close plie, same on the other leg, front, stretch, side, stretch, back, stretch, close, demi plie. Then we're going to close the feet into parallel, bring the right foot over the top. Now this is really important, there's no sickle here. So keep both knees facing forwards, and then you're going to bend the back knee into the calf muscle until you feel a stretch over the top of the foot. Again, no weight on the baby toe, right over that big toe. Push back into a calf stretch and close. Same on the other leg, so completely parallel. Bend, stretch over the top of the foot. Push back into a calf stretch. Feet into first position. Let's add a little side stretch here. So right arm stretches, back leg pivots, we twist, and we stretch forwards for a hamstring stretch. Optional flex if you want for a deep stretch. Straighten back up, same with the left arm, shoulders down, back leg pivots, and stretching forwards, roll back up. And then we're just going to finish with a plie, releve onto pointe, and test your balance here. If you want the extra challenge, you could take one hand off if you like, or you could just challenge yourself to have only like the index fingers on the bar or something. And the alignment is crucial here. I'll keep saying it throughout, but we're never on the baby toes because that's asking for a twisted ankle. Always on the big toe and the second toe. And then a nice big plie to finish. Okay, let's go with the music. As always, we have Nate Fifield, who's wonderful, and this is his Hollywood Hits, Volume 4. Off we go. Feet in parallel, pony trots. Right, up, left, up, right. Keep the core nice and strong. Same with the bends. Heel down. No rolling in the ankle. Keep the knees over the toes. Stretch, rolling through the feet. Bend, lift the heels. Stretch the knees. Hold here, lower it down slowly. And we reverse. Up onto pointe. Push over the shoe. Little bend. the hips, rotate from the hips. Tanju front, lunge, hold, to the side, lunge, stretch the foot, to the back, stretch the knee, close demi-plie, other side, and front, stretch, same side, heel forward, weight over the big toe, to the back, stretch the knee, close demi-plie, feet into parallel, we go for our little foot stretch, 2, 3, 4, push back, 5, 6, 7, 8, other leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, push back, 5, 6, 7, 8, stretch, right arm, back leg pivots, twist, going forwards, hold here, roll up, feet into first, left arm, shoulders down, long neck, twist, and hamstring stretch, roll up, feet in first, arches are lifted, plie releve, push over the shoe, no weight on the baby toes, test your balance, and relax down. Lovely, let's move on to some tanjus. Okay, so we're going to start with feet in fifth or third, if that's what you're working in. Right foot front. We have tanju, close to first, tanju, close to fifth, tanju, turn in, turn out, demi-point, I'll go into detail about all of this, close plie. And now we use the back leg, so that's going to be your left leg going to the back. Tanju, close to first, lift the hips, tanju, close to fifth, tanju back, keep the hips still, turn in, turn out, demi-point, demi-point, and close. Then we go to the side. 1, 2, 3, close, back. 1, 2, 3, close, front, optional head. Tan lie, tan lie, tan lie, close. Same on the other side. Tan lie, tan lie, tan lie, close fifth. 1 to first, 1 to fifth, tanju in, out, demi-point, close. 1 to first, 1 to fifth, tanju in, out, demi-point, close. First, 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 back, first, 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 front. Tan lie 1, tan lie 2, tan lie 3, close to fifth. And then we're going to test our balance by picking up the front foot. We're not going to rise. Arms off to first position. And then we'll do the same on the other side, checking that there's no sickle here. If you do have a tendency to sickle the foot, maybe try a wrapped coup de pied here rather than a coup de pied devant, just to really encourage the foot to wrap the toes round to the front and keep round to the back and keep the heel front. So when we do our tanjus, make sure you never push the hips back or let the pelvis tip forward. You're going to do the opposite, really lift as you close. When we turn the leg in, out, we're not going to let the hips join in. There's no cha-cha in there. Just rotate the leg within the hip socket. The demi-point is about articulating the metatarsals in the shoe. So really try to flick those toes up and then point the foot back again. And then yes, for your balance, this is harder than it looks. So take your time here. And you'll want to feel the opposite side pulling round, because the natural tendency is just to open out. So keep the opposite side nice and forwards. Feel that shoulder and that hip to help you. Okay, let's go with the music. Feet in fifth. Arches are lifted, glutes are squeezing. Right close plie, to the back, and Tanju, heel forwards, Tanju, close fifth, to the back, in, out, demi-point, close plie to the side, and first, close back plie, and first, close front plie, and stretch, 1, 2, 3, and 4, close front, now we'll go with the left leg, off we go, and Tanju, close first, Tanju, close fifth, Tanju front, in, out, demi-point, close plie, to the back, Tanju, close first, Tanju, close fifth, Tanju back, in, out, demi-point, plie, and through the demi-point, 2, 3, close back plie, and first, 2, 3, close front plie, ton plie, stretch, 1, articulating the feet, and close fifth. Get ready, pick up that front foot, arms off to first position, nice strong glutes, feel that opposite side pulling round, and let's swap over, opposite side, nice and ready, and relax, good. Okay, let's have a look at some releves. So we have feet in first position, and we go plie, releve, and plie, stretch again, plie, releve, plie, stretch, then we have one releve, one elevate, elevate it with a straight leg, roll down, Tanju, small, second. We go the same thing in second, so knees over toes, plie, releve, plie, stretch, plie, releve, plie, stretch, and one releve, heels forward, elevate, lower down, close to fifth. Now we're going to go more slowly with fifth, plie, releve, and hold, plie, releve, and hold, plie, releve, front, back, swap the feet, and stay. So that front back, you're picking up the right foot to cul de pied devant, the left foot to cul de pied derrière, and we're swapping the legs round. Then we go again. Squeeze the feet together, 1, 2, 3, and now shift the weight onto the back leg, so you can pick up the front foot, shift the weight over, and swap the feet. We're going to take our balance now, feet in fifth, and you can choose which arms you take off, so whatever your challenge is today. Maybe you'll have both hands on the bar, but you're just going to focus on your alignment. Maybe baby fingers on the bar, index fingers, one hand off, 2 hands off, moving arms, whatever you choose. So we have 2 releves for the plie stretch, 1 releve, 1 eleve, roll down, same as second. And then to fifth, we've just got 3 with a coupe front, back, and swap. Off we go. Ready, feet in first. And 1, push, plie, stretch, 2, push, plie, stretch, 1, elevate, roll down, small seconds, 1, push, plie, stretch, get over the shoe each time, 1, elevate, lower down, close to fifth, we go slowly, hold, plie, hold, third time, front foot, back foot, swap, again, plie, hold, weight on the big toes, no weight on the baby toes, third one, front foot, back foot, into your balance, holding here, nice tight fifth position, so no turned in legs and no gaps, squeeze that fifth, and we'll swap legs, pliés. And this one has a little pattern that we're going to repeat the second time round. So we start with our feet in fifth, and we're going to go plié, échappé, plié, échappé, plié, échappé, fourth. Oh, sorry, I meant to say we're going to hold each échappé on the out. Plié, échappé, hold and hold. Plié, échappé, hold and hold. Plié, two, four, hold and hold. And now, plié, tendu, swap the feet. And plié, out, hold and hold. Plié, out, hold and hold. Two, fourth, hold and hold. Plié, tendu, and swap the feet. Now this pattern of 2, 1, and then we go second side. We're now going to do it from fourth. So now it's 2 to fourth, only 1 to second, and then we wait. 2 to fourth, only 1 to second, and wait. And as a general rule, in the whole exercise, every time we go to second, we're going to swap the feet as we land. Second, change the feet. So once we've done second, second, fourth, change, second, second, fourth, change, that's going to be fourth, fourth, second, change the feet, no tendu, fourth, fourth, second, change the feet, no tendu. Now we elevate here, and we're going to open the legs to a small fourth so that you can really push the feet over the shoe, making sure the platform touches the floor, squeezing the inside thighs, lifting the hips at the front, and we'll test our balance and then swap over. So that's 2 in second, 1 in fourth, and a tendu. Repeat left, and then 2 in fourth, 1 in second, and then repeat left. Off we go. Right foot front. And plié, échappé, hold. Push over the shoe. Plié, échappé, hold. And plié to fourth, hold. Lift the hips. Plié, tendu. Close other leg. Plié, shoulders down. No tension in the shoulders. Hold. Push over the shoe. And plié, fourth. And plié, tendu. Same to fourth. Plié, cross the tops of the legs, stretch over the shoe. Plié, the legs open at the same time. Plié, second, hold. Heels forwards. Plié, stretch. Last one. Plié, cross the feet. And plié, push over the shoe. Plié, second, heels forward, hips lifted. Plié, stretch. Into our balance. Up you go, lift the hips, open out the feet, and hold your balance here. Making sure we're not sickling on that back foot. So rotate the leg and bring the weight more onto the big toe. And let's swap sides. The smaller the fourth, the easier it will be to get the platform flat on the floor. And roll down to finish. Good, give the feet a wiggle. Okay, so next we have some glisses. Glisses in first. Nice and simple with just a little pas de bourrée. So we're going to start with feet in first, and we have first, 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 close behind. You can turn the head if you like, or just keep it front if you want to focus on the legs. Here we go again, first, 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 close front. Here we go again, first, 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 close behind, coupe, pas de bourrée, down. So you end up in fifth, and now we've got to use the back leg to go onto the left side. First, 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 close behind, head, first, 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 close front, first, first, First close behind, coupe, pas de bourrée, and stay. I'm going to stay here. If last time you had both hands on the bar, maybe test yourself with one hand off. If last time you did have one hand off, maybe take it to a different position, so maybe fifth or maybe second. So just do something a little more challenging this time around. Off we go with glissés. Feet in first, really using the friction against the floor to strengthen the metatarsals. Off we go. And first, 2, 3, close back. Again, close front. 1, 2, 3, close back. Coupe, pas de bourrée. Back leg. 1, 2, 3, close behind. 1, 2, 3, close front. 1, use the floor. Coupe, pas de bourrée. Stay. Test your balance. Focus the eyes, keep the ankles nice and still, no wobbles. And swap. Roll down. Lovely, and stretch. Okay, we've got one more exercise. It's going to be some poses or preparation for poses. So in a pose, you can go about it a few different ways. Today we're going to look at a fondu, stepping up onto point. I know this is a bit harder than what we normally do. If you're worried about it, just keep it smaller. So more advanced dancers, I would encourage them to go further than the foot to step up. If you are more of a beginner, an improver, just keep the foot where you are, use your bar and use the inside thighs. However, we never go bend, stand, yeah? It's against the rules, you've got to use the inside thighs there. But like I said, you can keep it shorter. So, we're going to, and the other one, so that's a fondu up to fifth. And we're also going to look at a fondu développé up to fifth. And we're just going to work going sideways. Let me get some nice music. Let's go for this one. Okay, so you have feet in fifth. Give yourself plenty of space because we're going to travel to the side. Replie on 1, extend 2, come up to fifth, so now you've got the other foot front, and roll down. Rolling down is actually a lot harder than it looks. You need to release the front foot, roll down on the back leg, and slide to your third or your fifth. Then we go again. Plie 1, extend the leg 2, step up 3, roll down 4. Now we do it with a développé on a fondu. Bend, extend, step up, but now we're going to hold, we're not going to come down. Bend, so that's a roll through on the back leg, roll through, bend, extend, step up. And then we repeat everything again. Plie, extend, step up, roll down. Plie, extend, step up and stay. Roll through, développé, step up. Roll through, développé, step up. And then we'll test a balance. So you can stay in fifth or fourth, even first or second if you like. So you can have 2 feet on the floor if that's what you're more comfortable doing. If you are slightly more advanced, you're more of an improver than a beginner, you could try a coup de pied, maybe coup de pied derrière or wrapped foot. You could even go for a low arabesque, whatever you think your body needs today. So we're just going to do that. A fondu pose up into fifth, and then the same with a petit développé. So right foot front, feet in fifth or third. Find your alignment, starting with a plie. Plie, extend, step up, lower down. Plie, extend, step up, roll through. 1, 2, up, and roll. Extend, step up. We go again. Plie, extend, up, lower. Plie, extend, up, roll through, extend, and up, roll through, extend, up, and stay. Test your balance, so feet in fifth, maybe feet in fourth, first, second, or if you want more of a challenge, go for one-legged balance. And let's swap the feet, so whatever you were doing before, let's maybe swap it up. Always keep the weight on the big toe and second toe. And again, stretch. Why don't we give the legs a little stretch here? Little calf stretch. And the other leg. And relax. Good work. That's our last exercise for today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I do recommend stretching out the feet after bar work, especially if we've had our point shoes on. So you might want to do a little demi-point stretch where you can sit on your heels, obviously point shoes off, or you could do a little stretch against the wall for demi-point, or you can take a little massage ball or a tennis ball and massage under the foot, so massaging the plantar fascia. And as always, if you are a My Ballet Coach member and you're working on anything in particular, do let me know and I can try and include exercises in this bar that will help you. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you again same time next week.